Hello everyone, tonight we're going to be doing some more ChatGuessr. Let me just get the music going real quick. Okay, I think I need to... There we go. Alright, so I think maybe this time we'll change things up. Now with a different map. We've been doing the world map pretty much every time I've streamed this, both with and without ChatGuessr. Here's, I think I might change it up and go for a diverse world. So we're on, it seems to be like fair, we're at the side of any like densely populated area. Right, so we've got some maybe Japanese architecture over here. Let's maybe go investigate that. Yeah, I think we're at the very least somewhere in a location that has like heavy Asian influence. Like maybe some small town in Japan or something. Be a big help if I could make my way over to some writing. Fortunately, this seems to be as far back as this road goes. Goes in that direction. So I'm gonna have to make my way down this way. I kind of need like a flag or a writing system or something to really get a definite idea. It's probably like Japan, maybe somewhere very close by. And some sort of some like small village somewhere. Yep, definitely Japan, looking at the writing system. It looks at least most likely, yeah, I would say. Now if we can just hit a town name off of something. you know, random small town in Japan doesn't really help a whole lot. Like these buildings aren't really giving a whole lot to really specifically work off of either. Since you really need to find like a commercial building to really you'd be able to pinpoint a location in really well, since often addresses tend to be censored, or at least private addresses are. So unless it's a super distinct house somewhere, you can't really get much from a residential location. We've got some kind of like actually maybe this isn't Japan, maybe this is China. I'm not sure. Because I think those might actually be Chinese characters as opposed to Japanese. No, I'm pretty sure. No, this is definitely Japan, because those are definitely the Japanese characters. So we've at least got country narrowed down. Now, if we can just figure out which of any number of small towns this and then we'll be good. Just running into a bit of a visual glitch over here. You got the ground, sort of clipping into the road. Got whatever these things are, but this doesn't really say much of anything other than this is a town where they use whatever these are for something. You know, turn to start, trying to go down a different path, branching off the main road we started on. It doesn't look like we've got very many options as far as places to go. No, from here. Probably some more options than. You never know, that could be they tend to show town names as like 1 to 3 characters, so maybe this right here is a town name. Right, so let's see. Looks like it might be Matsu something. Which means it could just as easily be like the of the name of the people that live here. Same time, this no, I don't think it is. I think I think it might actually be. I think that might not actually be a town name. Most town names seem to be at least 3 characters. Some some rare occasions are 2. So it might be if it's we're in a town that happens to have a 2 character name. Like most towns seem to have at least 3 characters in their name. Probably also gonna have to zoom in pretty close because it seems to be in somewhere that's fairly small. If you continue down this way, we'll find like a road sign or something that can help. It's a shame that like this whole area over here seems to be pretty much entirely cut off. Because I think maybe that's something, at the very least, not sized for used with the kind of vehicle that Google uses is for mapping purposes. At the same time, like they had to have gotten here somehow, so there must be a way to leave this area. Unless there's some kind of limitation specifically enforced by GeoGuessr. Like how far away you can go from your starting location or something. I think I actually managed to get a bit farther down this road than before. like you can just barely see something in the background. It's like maybe if I can get up to that sign, get clear view of the sign, then maybe I can figure something out. Unfortunately, from this distance, and with this camera quality, it's more it's kind of hard to tell like, what characters are on the sign. I also can't seem to actually get. Oh, I'm here now. I'm just suddenly here on this bridge. And now we can see that we're near like Tsurugi and Miai and Mima. So if I can find Tsurugi, I can probably figure out roughly where we are. Though actually Miai would be better because it's closer. It's not actually where we were, depending on if we've managed to travel 12 kilometers yet. Of course, finding any particular place on the map is often easier said than done. If we at least knew like what prefecture we're in, then that would be great. But like as it sits right now, we've got parks. So it's another thing to look for is if we can and find any of these parks somewhere or on the map. But how easy that will be depends in part on whether or not like how major of a landmark they are. And we've got another street sign. Pointing to Sakade and Kotohira. With also road numbers. So apparently if we travel with 438, we can we'll get to Sakade. So maybe if I can find the 438. Then I should be able to find and the town that's referring to. Something like 438 or 199. So far, I'm not seeing either of those. Guess we can just continue down the road. And see if we can find any other place names to go by. Surely at some point we'll reach like a road sign referring to somewhere like big enough to be obvious. Much more obvious in New Ryoma World. I've no clue where that place is. We're apparently on the 438, so like unless I and here's a Suzuki I saw early on. We have Family Mart. And at least the road signs have text I know how to read. Unlike basically anywhere in Russia last stream. Literally everything was in Russian in there. And like, pretty sure when we went to Japan in last stream, it was also pretty much all in not just Japanese but kanji specifically. So that wasn't a big help either. Guess we're just continuing down Route 439. Well, not 439, 438. Yep, once again, we're on route to Tsurugi. wherever that is. She's also got whatever this place is. I'm not even sure. Chusan Nanbu Oikanodo. No clue what that is. You know, I can read it, but I cannot understand. I think we're approaching it, whatever it is. Oh, and we have Route 4. Ha! I have found Route 4. I can just figure out where it turns on to the route we were already on before. Then I should be able to get fairly close. If you hear where Route 4 turns onto. I've lost track of Route 4. There's Route 4 again. If we can just figure follows all of this until it branches off into Route 438. And I should be able to find a stirring location nearby. So if I'm not seeing Route 438 anywhere nearby, probably further down. Same time, Route 4 seems to basically just stop right here. I think I see more Route 4. Or now that I'm a bit closer. There we go. Or a bit further downwards. Still no sign of invert 438. For now, seem to be in some kind of like large city, so it's almost certainly not where we are currently. Still on Route 4. I think we might be better off just trying to find one of these cities I was referring to. I think I saw somewhere that looked like might be nearby. But now I can't even find any of that. So I guess we'll just continue down the road. I think we've managed to wind up somewhere other than and the location. I think we found it off of the main road. That's not good. You need to stay on the main road in order to get good road signs. I think I saw something that may actually give us a town name. course, that by itself doesn't really help a whole lot. So I'd still have to find where exactly that is. I mean, that can be as simple as just, match the symbols. But, be a big help if I knew, roughly where in Japan this is. Like, again, like a prefecture name would be a big help. But I feel like he probably won't actually get a prefecture name until we reach the border of the prefecture. Right now we're just once again traveling along just some random small town. There's no clear indicators of where we're going at all. Oh wow. Looks like the camera glitched out a bit here. Like this entire just like region of forest. This is being impacted. By like the camera getting real messed up right here at this exact spot. Certainly quite interesting to see. When it just continues. Oh, it just suddenly stops. Guess either the issue was resolved or this stretch of road, or the pictures of this stretch of road, are taken by a different camera. Oh, and oh, we've got glitchiness again. As we continue down, seem to dissipate, and then boom, it's back again. I have no idea where. Here we are, other than somewhere in the vicinity of Route 4. So I'm just gonna guess that we started out somewhere around here. Oh, and I was quite a ways off. In fact, actually, Blonde 66 got closer, seemingly just by guessing Japan in the right spot. But apparently, we're. Oh, and here's that place I was referring to. I think. Oh, we find her just freaked out. Everything seems to be cool now. Unfortunately, a modded Wayfinder. Right, so .ch. Hmm. Nuclear or Jacques. Okay. It's what's somewhere with a .ch that speaks like French. Then again, that's a name, so that it's not necessarily a clear indication of language at all. We've got road sign, and it's too blurry to really make. There we go. Fleurier. Hmm. He definitely seems French influence at least. Yeah. But at the same time, there was .ch. you've got a maimed like squirrel mascot. I'm not sure where there isn't. Uses French as its primary language, but also using using .ch domains. Because like I would think if we're in France and that web address would be e.fr. I think thanks for the follow, Duskden too. Thank you for the like reassurance, I guess. Let's see, is there any way I can actually view where it is that you guessed? Because like supposedly you can use this to play alongside chat, but like I guess maybe you can open up the map for guessing. Nope, it's purely for making your own guess. You can play along Dusk Den, just trying to figure out if there was any way I could like see where was you guessed, but it doesn't look like I can. And so I guess I'll have to figure that out on my own. Yeah. I mean, I guess that would be kind of cheaty, but at the same time, like I could have sworn on the website that they listed that this could be used to play along with chat and have them like they help you out. But I guess when they said play along, they just meant guessing alongside them. I've been How long have I been playing for? Like tonight or just in general? because I've been live for about an hour tonight, and this is my second stream of being with ChatGuessr, so I've also played geoguessr a bit before now. So it looks like I'm kind of heading out of. Yeah, don't. I mean, hey, I'm just here to have a chill time. I'm not exactly trying to be like strictly competitive or anything. So I think about the only problem my pacing can cause. This is a like you know I play through about one set of five maps. Play through like one set of five per stream. And I imagine it could also potentially frustrate people that are expecting me to be some like master at this. So it looks like we're in a fairly big place. It's a rare, seem to be where Fury is, since it's been a name that's come up multiple times. It's mostly the .ch I saw before. It's got me confused. He's like, I'm not sure where they use that extension. Okay, definitely in France. That's because there's a French flag. So So wherever Fleur is, France is kind of a big place as well. I think this. I think we're right around here, around in here. Here maybe. So I'm gonna guess we're this town. Nope. Right around 3. Right, so somewhere where they use the umlaut. So presumably somewhere with the Slavic language. I guess Germanic would be the term. Or most likely. So that looks like a pretty distinctive building. So this is just a .com. So that doesn't really tell me a whole lot. Yep, it's once again another .com. There's nothing to glean from any web addresses so far. It's just it's just a sign for what kind of road is up ahead. Also, now I'm not sure if it's a Germanic language or not. Sure, it seems to use some of the same characters, but oh, and here's that building from before, or at least a similar one. I imagine it's some variety of house of worship, so that they can be a good landmark once we narrow down the town and country. Now we're on some kind of road in the wilderness, so this probably actually isn't gonna be super helpful. Let's try going in the opposite direction. See if that gets us anything. Nope, so far just more wilderness roads. I have no clue where this is. I'm just gonna guess wildly and say Europe somewhere. Ah, Turkey. In retrospect, I should have guessed. Like looking at like the place names, teams and everything. Plus, I think we might have seen a mosque. So, it's now we're in a suburb somewhere. Maldonado Park. Oh, we're in California. City of something, California. This is probably gonna be the easiest one tonight. Town of Fireball, California. So we've just gotta find Fireball, California. And we'll be able to find Maldonado Park and get at the very least extremely close. Those, if not exact. Alright, so let's continue along the road, try and find like the highway. Maybe so we can figure out what other areas in California are nearby. We kind of need, you know, California's big enough that's gonna be a little bit difficult to pick out to one of the smaller towns without knowing of any more major landmarks there's nearby. Seems to be somewhere fairly inland, so and I've ended up going farther north than rather than in California. We really need to find like a major road out of here. Where I'm really gonna be able to find and where this is. Like I can pinpoint sure I can pinpoint Maldonado Park or once we find this particular town on the map. Oh, Fireboss Ferry, which means it's near a river or some other big big water that you would ride a ferry on. You know, some variety of river or lake. Maybe so for like in this area, maybe. No, I'm not seeing it anywhere near here. Just had to be California, didn't it? You're literally one of the larger states. Like it couldn't have been somewhere tiny. Oh, it's the city of Fireball now. Before it's a town. But that sign upgrades it to city. And once again, city of Fireball. Or Firebow, however it's pronounced. Wherever in California that is. Right, we've gone beyond the city limit. Good thing we were not an unlicensed vendor. Because if you are, they don't want you there, apparently. Ooh, River Drive. I think I saw something that said river. There was something around here somewhere. But probably wasn't River Drive. Iglesia de Cristo of Fireball. So we've got a church. You know, Iglesia de Cristo, also known as Church of Christ. And if you had any doubts that we were in America, those doubts are completely gone. If we could maybe like find what river the Firebaugh ferry he ran on, then that would be a big help. We have Road 7, that that all into Avenue 7, but neither of those help because those are so the least unique street names to exist. Because plenty of like large cities have those street names. I could just find a street sign telling me like what cities are nearby. Hey, that would be fantastic. So far, it's just a whole long stretch of open California road with nothing really to see much at all. I guess if we like reach the Pacific Ocean, then we'll know we're however they're far from the coast, but like that doesn't say a whole lot. Wonderful orchards. Probably not something that appears on the map easily. Certainly not something distinct and important enough to be clearly marked. Just continuing down random long stretch of road. Once again, if we could just find Fireball, then I'd be pretty much done. I didn't really know anything about Fireball other than it's in California and it had a ferry at least at one point. And it doesn't help that we're just on this long stretch of continually pretty much identical little road. Just like the middle of nowhere in California. Hey, I've still got an hour and a half in my regular streaming time, so this this sign might tell us something if I could read it. I just cannot get a clear enough view of this sign. No matter what angle I look at it from, it's just too blurry. Guess we're just continuing on down this road here. I'm just gonna have no clue where Fireball might be. Like there's just so much to look through. Now let's return to our starting location. See if maybe I can find a different route. Might give me some new information. You know, if I could just find my way over to maybe the that body of water that ferry is for, then or again, if I could find a road sign that tells me the nearby cities. So far, all I'm seeing are the names of roads, and that's no help because the most I can be used to pinpoint where you are once you find the town somewhere on the map. So I guess we can pretty much look just like every major body of water in California. Fireball is bound to be near one of them unless the body of water that ferry ran on has dried up or something. That would be just fantastic. Your biggest clue being completely meaningless. I've managed to wander into Arizona. Like even just some indication as to the general area of California we're supposed to be in, it would be great. I guess I'm back to wandering around. It'd help if everything didn't look so evenly similar, just like everywhere. That's American architecture for you, I guess. Really, just any suburb. I imagine America's not the only country that's guilty of very samey looking buildings. It can't go further this way. We're once again on just a long, desolate stretch of road. We could just find road sign indicating. Oh, is this anything? It is something incomprehensible. He maybe says Douglas? That's just my best guess with the low resolution. Plus, it's probably just a street name anyway. Probably haven't actually managed to get outside of Firebaugh anyway. It probably won't be until we do that we start seeing signs for there are other important locations. We've got something by the side of the road. Crop production services. Maybe we can. Nope. That's just a list of the kind of crop production services they offer. Oh, you've got California 33. So if we can find 33, we can probably find Fireboss somewhere there along it. It's just a matter of finding. And I've managed to go too far north again. So if I had found a 33, that wouldn't get me anything. So if I'm not seeing a 33 anywhere, You think we might want to just continue down the road, out a bit further? At least we know which road this is. If we can just find it on the map somewhere, then we might be able to make use of that information. Aha, 33. We have a 33 here. Fireball. There we go. Now just gotta find that one particular park. In fact, I can just return to start. See, I'm pretty sure. Yep, here's Maldonado Park. In memory of Sixto Maldonado Jr. Aha, Maldonado Park. So we are. Let's see if we can get street name Aya, or really something ending in Aya. This is near Maldonado Park. Hmm. I'm having trouble finding. Something Zaya, but I'm not seeing anything that ends in Zaya. Ha! Zaya a street. It seems to turn on to something Craig. Father Craig Street. So I'm willing to bet we're right around there. 47 yards away. Like we were just a little bit farther down Canal Street. On to the final round for tonight. Once again, Wayfinder goes wild. I think we're somewhere in America again. Because that appears to be a sign of the measurement of miles. Miles as opposed to kilometers. Actually, I'm not so sure. Hmm. Okay, so we're somewhere in the Francophone world. Old once again. I'm pretty sure there was a sign that said miles. So I imagine maybe Canada? No? Here's kilometers now. So I don't know what was with that sign. Plus, I'm not sure if Canada uses the imperial system anyway. Most places don't. You? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured Canada probably uses metric. I mean, we have a vehicle with stuff written in English, so we're probably either in Canada or that's just a foreign vehicle. Oh, I didn't. There, there. I thought the US was completely alone in using our weird measurement systems that nobody else seems to use. Which I mean, got mentions of Saint Martin, maybe a Saint Martin Park. The biggest thing is going to be figuring out one, where in the francophone world are we? Two, what city in that country? I think we might be in Belgium, since that's a .be. And I believe half of Belgium uses French. Now it's just a matter of which city. I mean, if I could remember, if we were indeed in Belgium, and I could remember which parts of Belgium are predominantly French speaking, I think that would be a big help. If you been mentions of an S note multiple times. So if I had to guess, that's a nearby city. It's just a matter of where. Where exactly that is. I mean, there's also these other places mentioned. I think I might. I'm gonna just continue around. Then moving about a bit. There's something about complain. I think. Hmm. Like I seem to be in roughly the right area. Like at the very least, there's a lot of French named cities. So far, I'm not seeing the specific ones mentioned on any of these signs. course, you never know. As I move around, could, you know, find something that proves my whole theory wrong. Because I make multiple mentions of this one particular, like, mountain or something hanging on these signs, so we must be getting close to it. Mm. Alright, so we're at this city. It's just a matter of finding it somewhere on the map. Like if you know, honestly, I'm not even. I'm somewhat less certain as to what country we're in at this point because, like, I'm not seeing it in this town anywhere near where I've been looking. So, well, thank you for the follow, Buck Davis. Right, it looks like we ready to fully like leave this town. And I still don't know where it is. It's certainly not in Germany. That's for sure. So I need to stay within at least a country I'm fairly sure we're in. As I as I previously mentioned, the less I find any of the places that I've seen on any of the signs, the less confident I become that this is Belgium at all. All and not some other country that just happens to speak French. Hey, I've got at least another 50 minutes to spend and wandering around since this is the last map of the night. I usually try and wrap up stream around 3 a.m. MEST. Maybe if I can just find my way to like a major, easily recognizable city, then of course, if it turns out I'm looking at the wrong country, then this could actually be an easily recognizable city for all I know. Poison air, and we have what appears to be the outline of the country. So certainly looks like it could be Belgium to me. You just like it. You get an angle. I'm calling it now. I'm probably gonna end up uh, just like wandering my way all the way up to my usual end of stream time and just pick a random place in Belgium, and then it'll turn out to be a completely different country. Like, at the same time, like I saw a .be, so I presume that's see, like I presume .be is Belgian, but I could be mistaken. Maybe if I could find my way to a major road and find the number of the road or something, that would help. Like all these cities I'm just not finding. Have not been a big help. Yeah, I have no idea where her tilth is. We're apparently like 7 kilometers away from it. Yeah, one of these days, like what, at some point, we're bound to find a way to, like, if we are in fact, in Belgium, at some point we might need to find our way to Brussels. So, but that could take who knows how long. Plus, also, that would be quite far from. From where we started, I imagine. So, wouldn't even really be able to like retrace my steps at this point. And I think I've been in this area before. Either that or that it's just another one of the same weird pencil sign. I mean, again, beyond the .be, I've yet to find any real indication as to which francophone country we're even in. Other than, it's presumably not France. And it's because why else would everything be a .be? I think I've found my way to somewhere I can't even go much of anywhere from other than back the way I came. Also, I'm so completely lost, I might just. Oh, wait. Hold on, what is this? Oh, it's just a measure of kilometers. It's like it's just. So that's no help. Honestly, I might just call the stream in the next like 8 minutes and just guess somewhere here in here in Belgium and hope for the best. That's how extremely lost I am right now. And I think what I initially thought here was a mile sign is actually just like meters. let's see what's down this way. Maybe there will be like somebody with a flag. Oh, it's just a dead end. Fantastic. Like pretty much the best thing that can really be done at this point is just wander around, try and find new information. Presumably we're somewhere in Malonia. It's just a matter of where. Or again, I could be completely mistaken since I'm basing in my assumption of her location, her country location entirely on the extension and on various his web addresses, his on signs. Like, yeah, wherever. Yeah, you can get you can you're absolutely free to give me hints, Ravenwing Dragon. Like I'm not trying to do this like competitively at all, especially not at this point. Like I will take any assistance that anyone is willing to offer. Right, Liege is east of Brussels, close to the border of Germany. Right. This is the border of Germany. I think I may have seen something referring to Esharno at some point. zoom out a little. On to the left. I think maybe Hatan might have been something. Ah, Hamwa. There we go. You could probably figure it out from Hamwa. Since I saw it mentioned on some of the signs. Now we can just get back to. For one thing, I need to go in the opposite direction. I'm pretty sure we're near. I was referring to like a cape or something. Have to find a sign for it to get the exact name. Yeah, Complaint and a Pont. I'm pretty sure that's close to Hamwa. Since I'm pretty sure I saw it mentioned on some of the signs. So I guess I can just keep going forwards until I find a sign that any of the signs mentioning Hamwa. Oh, but that. Oh. Actually, no. Hamwa is useless. This Hamwa is useless to me because it's not the one ending in R. So I think that's actually a different town. Maybe? Hmm. Either that or there's just different spellings. Alright, I'm gonna just put my thing down there for now. So I can keep track of. Oh, there's Liege. Liege, there we go. How did it take me that long to find that? Alright, so we are to. From the looks of it, we are to the east of Liege. So we're somewhere close to the border with Germany from the looks of it. Ha! There we go. Complano Pont. Alright, return to start. Let's try and figure out exactly the spot in Complano Pont. That's closest to our starting location. Should believe we're coming at it from the south. Wait, hold on. Just let's say we're coming at it from like the east, like the west, actually. So somewhere in here, probably. I believe there was a place on the other end of this road. So if we can figure out what this place is. No, I think that's just where they were doing construction on the road that day. Hey, never mind. That's not going to be a permanent landmark to work from. Right. If I head into town, then I might be able to find a sign pointing back to the way we came, indicating that indicating some kind of landmark. Oh, this probably should have been a dead giveaway that we're in Wallonia. Like if I could just find like a name for whatever street this is that would be great. Which I mean, this seems to be this is a major street in so this is a major street in on a pond that leads to Liege. Just gonna put my marker there here to make sure I don't lose track of it. If I could just find, if I could maybe find the Honda dealership somewhere on the map, then that would be great. Because from there I can figure out exactly where it started just about. Fortunately, it's looking like that's not listed on the map anywhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing any sign. And into the Honda dealership. So let's maybe continue down this road a bit. See if we can find something more distinct. Hmm. I mean, I had to guess probably this street right here. Oh, I was 2.2 kilometers away. It's like I managed to get closer than everybody else. It was apparently all into everybody else picked other towns. First, we even went so far as to suggest we were somewhere in, like, we were somewhere in Flanders. Right? Thank you to everyone that came out for the stream tonight. And, and thank you especially to Ravenwing Dragon and Bittersweet 84 for that clutch edge help at the end. And so I'm gonna call the stream here a little bit earlier or tonight, since it's not enough time to really do much more. For some reason, Wayfinder thinks round 5 has just started. So I'm gonna find somebody to go raid. Let's let's see who's live with GeoGuessr. Which, to, since it's Pride Month, I'm also gonna try and like highlight streamers that are the LGBTQ plus community. we've got had a couple people in the geoguessr category. So you know what? Give the person with the fewest views out of the two a raid.